Alright folks, today I'm going to show you how to make a cranberry dip that any Texan would be proud of. So we're going to use some cream cheese and some whole berry cranberry sauce and some jalapenos and some craisins. Now these are canned jalapeno peppers. These are not canned green chili peppers. Okay, there's a difference. They're harder to find, the canned jalapenos, but you don't want to use the green chilies. This would be a different recipe. Anyway, we're going to show you how to mix this up real quick. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our cream cheese and put that in this bowl. Alright, next we need half a can of whole berry cranberry sauce. Again, whole berry, not just the no berry, but the whole berry. Now, we need half a can, so I'm going to pour this out and cut it in half. Now, it looks like the cranberries are kind of all settled down here, and the top is just gelatin, so I'm going to cut it in half this way, so that way I get an even mixture of cranberries and gelatin. Back in the can it goes. Alright, so we'll slide that in there. Alright, so next we got our jalapeno peppers. Again, jalapenos, not chilies. Now, if you open these and pour them in here, you're making a mistake. You got to drain these and drain them really good. So we're going to take these over to the sink and drain all the liquid out of them. Probably smush the lid down a little bit, get them nice and dry. Alright, we dumped those out and we smushed that lid down. And you can see it's smushed down there half the can with to get all the juice out of there. So we want as much juice out as possible. And now we're going to put those in the bowl. Seeds and all, folks, seeds and all. Now, I know right now some of you say, well, why can't I just use fresh jalapenos? You could, but that's going to make this a lot crunchier than what this recipe is. So you could use fresh jalapenos cut up with seeds or without seeds, whatever you wanted to, but that'd be your recipe, not mine. Oh, and for those of you that love numbers, this was a 4-ounce can, and this was an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. We used 2 of those, so 16 ounces, 4 ounces of jalapenos. And this bag here, this is a 6-ounce bag of craisins, and we're going to use half of it, so 3 ounces of craisins. And our cranberry sauce, this is, I assume, a 14 ounce can of cranberry sauce. Alright, it's real important that you measure these carefully to get exactly half the bag. Just like that. Alright, so now we got all the ingredients in here, we're just going to stir it up. Easier said than done. This is where the real work comes in. Now, I do have to admit, I pulled this cream cheese right out of the fridge. Now, if I'd let it sit out and get to room temperature for a couple hours like a smart man would, this would probably go a lot easier, but Lord knows nobody's ever accused me of being a smart man. Now, a lot of people are going to take this and they're going to mix it up, they're going to put it in a bowl with a knife, and they're going to serve it with crackers. And that's a pretty good way to eat this stuff. Now, I'm going to try something here that I ain't tried before, but I'm going to take, I got some dates, some whole dates, and we're going to cut them dates in half, and we're going to put some of this on dates, kind of like making a stuffed jalapeno, but instead of jalapeno, we'll use dates, and we'll use this jalapeno cranberry dressing for the stuffing, and we'll see how those taste, and I'm sure they're going to be wonderful. So once you got this mixed up, obviously there's lots of stuff you could do with it, but I'm telling you, this is to die for, especially if you like things just a little spicy. Now if you put this out in just a bowl, especially if you put a spoon in it, people are going to think it's cranberry fluff, and they'll grab some of that, and if they're from the north or ain't used to eating spicy stuff, they're going to be hollering at you because you lit their world on fire. But that's okay. Yankees need that every once in a while anyway. Alright, so we're getting to the point where this is pretty smooth. Mix it just a little bit longer, and I might even give this another twirl or two with a fork after it's set for a little while, and that cream cheese has had a chance to heat up a little bit. Like I said, I pulled it right out of the fridge. But that's what we're going to have, folks. I said to die for. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of these fresh dates. I'm going to cut them in half and stuff them with some of this cranberry jalapeno spread. We're just going to take this date and we're going to slice it down the middle. And these are pitted, which is what I recommend, because otherwise you got a little bit of work ahead of you. And we're just going to take and put a dollop of jalapeno cranberry spread on that, and I'm going to taste it right now and I'll tell you how that turns out. Alright, that was delicious. Good enough to where I'm going to do the whole batch like that. I mean, oh man, that's to die for. Alright, I think that might be a plate full there. We'll start loading it up. Now this is a little messy. Alright, so there we go. We got a plate full of these dates with that cranberry jalapeno cheese spread in it. I'm telling you, this is going to be wonderful. And we still got plenty in the bowl here to use for crackers if you want to do that. I could probably just eat a whole spoonful of that. It's just delicious.